What up, kinfolk? It's your boy Screwface Capone, and it is a lovely Saturday. Or, actually, it's Friday night when I record this, but I'm actually putting this out Saturday. Anyway, this is another trailer takedown. It's been a while since I did one of these. And what this basically is, if you're new to the channel, then I basically look at a game, usually any developer that might slip through the cracks. Something that just come across that catches my eye. I take a look at the trailer, take a look at the website, find some info on the developer, and it's basically a little preview. So, right now we're going to look at a game called Dark Deity. It's a strategy RPG from Sword and Axe LLC. I saw an ad for it on Facebook. It kind of gave me a Shining Force or a Fire Emblem vibe. I'm not sure which one this game is closer to, but let's look through the page. Command legendary heroes, reshape the land fractured by broken oaths, reckless war, and a secret search for arcane power. The ancient artifacts and powerful weapons you discover will empower your cast of 30 playable characters as they form bonds and battle their way into legend. All 28 chapters feature unique turn-based combat scenarios and objectives that will put your strategy skills to the test, while your units earn hard-fought experience. Okay, with 54 character classes to choose from, each with their own distinct skills and capabilities, no two playthroughs need look the same. Face a wide variety of enemies as you guide your unit's progression toward their ultimate form. Now I won't read all these. This is on Steam, so you can check it out. So let's take a look at the trailer.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Come on, who's surprised?
I trust you.
Prepare tissues.
I'm awake.
Hide the booze.
You really are lucky to have me.
So that's the character trailer. Looks like there's another trailer. Let's take a look at that. Spicy meatball. Oh, Jeff had AAA microtransactions. Nice. Alright, so that's the trailer for Dark Deity. It looks like there might be some kind of permadeath in there from the way it said, like, permanent consequences. Or maybe it just might be, like, somewhere deaths affect, like, maybe certain failures affect the story, like in Fire Emblem. Let's see. Nothing forges friendships like the heat of battle. Watch your characters' relationships evolve in over 400 unique conversations that show a glimpse of life beyond the fight and have a real implications for gameplay. Alright, so let's check out the website. So let's see. So basically it's like most of the stuff that you see on the Steam site. Okay, let's see. When characters are defeated in battle, they become wounded, lowering their combat capabilities. If they are wounded enough times, they become permanently unusable. We don't believe in artificial difficulty or making things hard just for the sake of hard. Players will have to be careful and thoughtful with their decisions, but we are doing our best to ensure that the challenge in this game comes from clear, unspelled mechanics rather than instinctive tendencies or surprises formed to force a retreat. Okay, so it looks like the difficulty will be balanced, and there is some kind of like permadeath. Maybe not necessarily permadeath, but like I think like in the, like certain Fire Emblem games when a character's like killed off and you're playing in hardcore mode, they don't actually kill them off. They just show them as being retired and you can't use them anymore, but sometimes you'll still see them in the storyline. Okay. Join the community. So you got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and all that. Okay, so this was on Kickstarter, so I won't go there. But I'll post a link to their website in the comments, that way you can see all their stuff. So there was some decent voice acting. So here's some more characters. So he's still doing... Oh, this is like 25 weeks ago. Now I wonder, are they still doing like voice acting, or is the voice acting finished and they're just working on the game? So this was Kickstarter, was in a game like over 500% of its goal. The graphics look okay. The illustrations look okay, but generic. I don't want to say generic. But like the character designs are unique enough to set each other apart. Some would say they kind of look like RPG Maker. That's not a bad thing. But like the character designs are interesting enough for each of them to stand out. So that's my main thing. And if you looked at the gameplay stuff that they showed off, then it was obviously and there's a Discord and there's a Reddit. You obviously saw that they had that old school polygonal feel, but there was a lot of detail in the animation. So that's one thing that stood out to me. So that's pretty good. About Us. Here's the development team. Or this is the whole team, small team, big focused. In December 2018, Dylan and Chip set out to make the game that they both wish they could play. It's been a long road, but that game is starting to shape into something beyond what either of them could have imagined at the time. The team has since grown, and Dark Deity is now hurtling on to a 2021 release. There's no set release date, just sometime this year. So, of course, so yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting looking game. So if you're a fan of Fire Emblem or Shining Force, then this is something you're going to want to check out. Again, this is Dark Deity. But one more thing, I like to go and look through the developer and stuff. So this is Sword and Axe LLC, the developer, and this is obviously their first game, and the publisher is Freedom Games. So what have they put out? Okay, the recent God Strike, To the Rescue, a dog shelter simulator, a cat cafe manager, We Have No Kittens, Slaughter. Those are games that are coming soon. Jetboard Joust, Dreamscaper. So this is early access.
An action RPG roguelite coming to Steam early.
Okay, so it looks like they've gotten some pretty decent reviews. This is actually the publisher. Okay, and there's Caromon, a game that I looked at during that Steam demo sale. I mean that Steam demo festival or whatever. So yeah, that's Dark Deity. If you're interested in strategy RPGs, then of course, like I always say, it's going to come down to the gameplay, but I think it's hitting most of it all. And of course, the story is gonna. It looks like it hits most of the right notes. So this something you're gonna keep an eye on. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you like what you just saw, click that like button. And if you want to see more game-related content, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. That way, you'll be the first to know when I put out one of these videos. And until next time, I'm Audi 51000G, kinfolk.